It is Tuesday, July 1st. Welcome to the Senpai Simulcast, where the takes are hot, the anime is hotter, and the P&G talking heads, well, they're the absolute hottest.
I'm Moff's resident Kaiju sympathizer.
I'm Matthew Cole, and yeah, I'm the one who cried watching Jin Woo's mom get resurrected.
And I'm Chris, and I think Code Lyoko is the best anime of the 21st century.
What?
You don't know the glory of what is 20 of Code Lyoko?
Who let him cook, bro? who let this slide, bro?
Holy crap!
He's got off
that
script.
was amazing. No, we're keeping that one. That one stays.
Who let that slide? Code Lyoko, bro. It's crazy.
Bro, Code Lyoko is hype.
We're gonna get torched on the internet.
Code Lyoko, bro.
I told you, we have hot takes here, man. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yep, you do.
I just seen the one in here, and I think Code Lyoko is the
It was there. I gave you guys fair warning. That's what I was gonna say.
I didn't even see it.
So you are probably wondering what the Senpai Simulcast even is. Pretty easy. Senpai, we're old. We're older people, some of us, right? Moffs, you might be a little bit younger.
Mostly
but you're
just
old
you,
at heart.
but
Yeah, I am old.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I was watching anime in the 80s. Yep, I'm old. But I was still a little young in the 80s. We're here talking anime with the current season, where we're talking opinions, we're talking hot takes, we're playing anime games, we're building a new community, we're looking to bring a different perspective to the anime review portion of YouTube. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and start with our first segment ever. This is our first podcast. Really excited to be here and be discussing our ridiculous takes and figure out who's going to hate us or love us. And yeah, so let's start with spring. Oh, sorry, we're not starting with spring. We're starting with who the fuck we are. So our first segment's who the fuck we are. We're going to give ourselves a little anime origin story so you know a little bit more about each of us and why you should care about our opinions or not care about our opinions. We don't really care either way. We're still going to give them. So Moffs, why don't you start? Youngest man on the totem pole here.
Yep. I'm not old yet, so we can start with that. I'm not that old yet. But yeah, honestly, I really, at first when I started watching anime, I didn't even know it was anime. It's like that situation, you know, where it was just, It just happened to be on. I watched it, and I do remember specifically like kind of clowning on my brothers for watching Naruto because I didn't know what the hell it was. I was just like, yo, watch Ben 10 or something, dog. Like, what are you doing?
Oh man.
So it was something. It was like that's how my origin started. So I basically just started watching it because they were watching it, and I couldn't watch anything else because they were watching it. So it was basically a situation like that. So that's how I started into anime, anyways.
Nice. What was that? Like 2000?
Now it was like, damn. What time was this? This is like 2009, 10 maybe around there. And I was like 9, 10, pretty much.
Yo, I don't hate for the Ben 10 love, man. Ben 10 is legitimately amazing.
Ben 10, man, that theme song goes hard.
Yes, sir.
And not a lot of people can take him at his full power, I would imagine. He's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, it all started because like we shared a bedroom and I couldn't tell him to switch the channel. So
you were stuck watching?
Yeah, I was literally like, yo, guys, watch something else. And I was just watching it anyway.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, that's how I got into it. So
all right, Chris, let's hear an anime origin story, man. Wow me.
Man, I'm kind of a late bloomer when it comes to getting into anime. I'm definitely a COVID era getting into anime. Started with Naruto, so hitting a classic from the start, but you know, a little later in life. Big into the shonen. Shonen's always been kind of my, you know, bread and butter. You know, My Hero, love that. Pretty much One Piece, big into that. You'll guys see as we can progress. I'll probably talk about it randomly. Moff is gonna hate me every time I bring it up.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so 2020, you're kind of new. You bring a unique perspective, though. I like that. I'm a little different. I am a child of the 80s, like I said. 86. apologies. I am like essentially Unk Satis times 10, I would imagine. Yeah, I've been through all the wild years of anime. I first started back in kindergarten. I was watching Dragon Ball Z on repeat, going through Vegeta all the way up to the Namek Saga again and again and again. That probably happened for about a decade. We didn't get to see Super Saiyan Goku until we were in high school, but my gateway show was Dragon Ball Z. I know that's pretty much a majority of people my age. That's exactly what got them into anime. Obviously, Toriyama's a genius and definitely lifted the attention to the manga community. So shout out to Toriyama, R.I.P. But that's where my anime kind of started. Going into high school, I ended up liking a lot more sci-fi than I liked fantasy anime, which is weird because I'm a fantasy writer. But I am a child of the Midnight Run. So like the Big O, Tensei Muyo, Gundam Wing, Naruto Shippuden, all the way to Outlaw Star, which a lot of people are like, what is Outlaw Star? You got to be my age to know that kind of thing. But yeah, I've been watching for 20 plus years, started to dabble in the writing portion on the webtoon side and started getting into the production of manga and webtoons and even some small animations, serialized writer for both Voice Me and Webtoon Original. So hopefully I bring a decent production background to some of my analysis. If not, just ignore me, I guess. Because, yeah, I'm going to come with some weird takes, some old weird takes. Apologies.
Yeah, you're listening to all those animes. I probably named 3 out of that list that I've even heard of before.
Shut up.
I've heard of all those. So.
Well, please tell me more. What is the Big O? And why am I scared of what it is?
So the Big O is like Batman meets Gundam. I forget the main character's name, but he basically has a butler and he goes around and saves his city, and he has like, he's super rich, he's like a secret agent, and he has this huge, he has this huge mech, and he fights like monsters and mechs in his city. But it's like, he's very Bruce Wayne with it. But it's old. It's super old. I'm old, man. I'm sorry. So you kind of talked about some of your favorite genres and some of your favorite shows, Moffs. Like, but if you had to give me your top of the tops for like genres and characters, like what would you say? Just so people get to know you and your taste. I'm definitely leading into the like fantasy action, just sort of ended up like that, it's just, there really isn't much to say about it, it just happened to be, I like the flashy stuff, but I also like the, the actual good stuff, the soul levelings and the Freyrins, I like both, You watch a lot, you consume a lot. So,
I'm a massive enjoyer of anime. I watch too many anime. I should just say that. Too many.
Chris. Characters. Let's talk. Who's your favorite character right now, Moffs?
Favorite character? That's a question because I don't really think about it like that. I could definitely do shows.
It's a very loaded question because it's always like, what are you actually watching at the time? More than likely, that's gonna be your favorite.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same way. So if you can't name it, no biggie.
From what I guess I'll do it from like what I'm watching now. I guess like a lot of the characters from like, To Be Hero X are pretty cool. I'm interested in who X is from that show. He's pretty solid. But otherwise, it's really, really nothing crazy character wise,
No, that's fine. I
think a better question is, what do you look for in a good MC or a good character from an anime that you like?
That's a really good question. Actually. Yeah, that's a good question. I'm definitely on the spectrum that does not really enjoy like the dumber MC. I'm definitely on the more of like I want an actual comprehensive MC that's not slow.
I feel like there's a shot at
polar opposite here. I got you here.
Get that guy out of here. We know what we're talking about. Get him out of here, bro. But yeah, I'm definitely in a I want a smarter MC. I want a more like, you know, non. Who do I say? Who do I heat up right now? Luffy.
No Austin's out here. I got you.
Oh, man. We already went there.
I want a non-Luffy.
No. Join us for next week when we do a boxing match.
I'll drop you, old man. I don't want to hear that. But I guess I like a more like Lelouch from Code Geass MC. I like that.
Yeah.
I like a more
The most ridiculous
you know?
name in anime. Yeah.
There's always something nice about a character who just is smarter than everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, no, then there's Light.
Yeah.
The ending. I don't like the way they do him. It kind of made him dumber.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah. I'd go into the smarter, the more like not dumb. I guess that's like the only way to dumb down what I'm trying to say. Not the dumb
No, that's
MCs.
fine.
I guess
Yeah.
the more like
you want somebody
relatable.
competent with a mission.
Yeah, competent would be the better word here. It's just like I just prefer that. It's like way more entertaining to me because like it's kind of like every MC is kind of like made kind of like slower. So like the story could be like, you know, interesting, kind of like they react to stuff. You know, it's like it's kind of too many are like that for me to like that.
Yeah.
You know?
In a lot of ways, like me personally, the way that I would write an MC that way, it's mostly a gateway for the reader. If the main character is a little bit dumber, he has to be explained to. So if you're a reader, that's super rude. Did I just call readers? No, it's to flesh out the world a little bit better.
I was gonna say, when you have the dumber MC, I feel like the side characters are more appealing to the story as well, and with the world building, like your One Piece, like your Black Clover, versus Solo Leveling, where you can't name them more than two people from the entire show.
Disagree, I can.
Do it right now. Let's go.
And no summons either.
Obviously, we got that counts. Wait, what?
none of his summons.
Chaheyen and Bach, which is the red-haired guy, like from the White Tiger Guild. Who else? Who else I want to do? Sungji Woo's his. Sungji Woo's Ma.
All right, fair enough. All right, back at you, Chris. You don't have to do favorite character if you don't want to do that. You can do favorite show, favorite genre. What's popping to you right now? Yeah,
like I said, I'm very open genre. If I can appeal to the story, I like it. You know, I go all the way from Naruto, Solo Leveling, Blue Lock. I got big into when I started watching it. You know, I'm open to a lot of different varieties for sure. But at the end of the day, I think I just need like a lovable goofball to watch.
Yeah.
I grew into Mashal so quickly when I started watching it. I think I binge watched both seasons in a night just because the
I'm
MC
still
is so
catching
great.
Up, man. But yeah, it's been really good.
It's a very niche humor set, but it hits my humor in a point that I love.
Yeah,
I agree. I mean, I might not hate. I guess dislike the more like dumber MC, but I mean. Mashal fire, like I gotta agree there. Mashal is fire, bro.
It hits. I don't know.
Black Clover is fire. Black Clover's fire sometimes.
Yeah. It's context of the story, right?
It's like I'm fine with it if the character's actually interesting. You know, it's you can't just be like generic dumb MC 2. You know, you gotta be you gotta put some spice in there. You know.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess if you had to spin it back around to me, like I said before, I write a lot of fantasy. Probably my favorite genre is sci-fi and mecha. I grew up watching Gundam. I mean, I've seen almost every Gundam series. It's just, I even built Gundam little models and stuff back in like junior high and high school. I really got into Gundam. Those models are really expensive, by the way, and they break really easily. So, I mean, if I had to put favorite show. I don't want to do favorite show because that's part of our other segment. Nope. So I'll do favorite character. We'll do a quick fire round still. It'll be the first one that comes to your head. Favorite character definitely used to be somebody like Miliardo Peacecraft.
Who?
Which if you know Gundam, you know who the fuck I'm talking about.
I've watched one Gundam show and I didn't even finish it.
Son.
It shocks me you don't have just Gundams all over your wall,
bro. Like I said, those are really expensive toys, and right now I only have. See, I got a bunch of JJK. I've got a little bit of Chainsaw Man. I've got some Dragon Ball.
Oh man, are you guys gonna force me to watch that too?
What,
Yeah,
JJK?
You definitely have to watch JJK.
No, I've seen JJK.
sorry.
I'm more
I feel
for the
bad,
Chainsaw
bro.
Man.
I feel bad for you. I'm
These
sorry.
guys made me binge watch Kaiju number 8 before this episode.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, it is.
Now I will admit, it was
Summer
good.
Anime
It was
recovery.
good.
It was
Yeah.
good. It gets better along the way.
Better than Dandadan.
Currently, yeah. Oh my gosh! Don't even start. I don't even want to yell at you yet. We're gonna start here in a minute. Currently, I'd probably say Alucard from Castlevania. He's just a fucking badass, and he's beautiful. Women love him. Men love him. How can you hate the guy?
Women love them. Men want to be in.
I mean, either or. I'm pretty sure there were. I'm pretty sure in Castlevania there were scenes where men and women were loving him. So
Yeah, I'm not surprised with Castlevania. So
yeah, you gotta check it out, man. It
Why-
goes hard. It
I
goes
watched
hard.
like one episode of Nocturne, and that was.
No, Nocturne's good. But OG original Castlevania, Powerhouse Animations. They're out of Austin, Texas. They outsource all their stuff to a lot of the Philippines, a lot of Japan, a lot of Thailand, from my understanding. But damn, can they make some fight scenes?
It's been on the list for like a couple of years.
Nice.
Just like a lot of
Alright.
other anime.
So I guess if you had to qualify yourself as an anime fan, how would you qualify yourself?
Oh, 10 Ways to Sunday. I'm a binge watcher. Give me the full season all at once.
We know you're a binge watcher. You watch it at 2 times speed too.
It hits. I can't explain it, but the
Yeah, do the
brain works
emotional
better.
beats hit weird.
I don't know. I haven't really experienced one.
Bro.
No, I mean I
That's
watched
probably
One
why.
Piece in 2 times speed, and I cried when the Going Merry died. So, spoilers.
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
Spoilers. That's not a spoiler, bro.
I was happy in that moment.
You would.
All right, Mops. What about you? What kind of anime fan are you?
Quantity.
The hate. I'll answer for you. You're
Amount
the
of-
hater.
That too, but I'm saying quantity of shows to make me a hater. You know, I've watched probably over 700 shows at this point, and it's ridiculous. You know, it's ridiculous.
That
No,
is
he
wild.
literally has records on his Patreon. Yeah.
Too many shows.
Would I call you a hater? I've seen you.
I am a
hate.
hater. I am a hater.
I've seen you, but I've also seen you like on Arcane. You loved it. You were eating that shit
Yeah,
up.
yeah, that
But like
did
on
happen.
X-Men '97,
Oh, I was ripping that shit apart.
you made me reevaluate my thoughts.
Yeah, I'm really, I guess it's kind of like, it depends, but I mean, it's definitely I would still say it's the quantity of how much I've watched. Like, in terms of just read, that, like,
Yeah.
I gotta put reading in there as well, because I've read way too many as well.
Yep.
So, I definitely feel like that definitely can qualify me as an anime fan.
Absolutely. I'd probably say I'm a binge watcher for the stuff that I love. Like I
True.
will go back and rewatch it to like a disgusting amount, like stuff like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Like I can watch that. I watch that probably
Ouch.
twice a year.
I need
Yeah,
to rewatch that.
It's so good, man. It's so good.
See,
can do
I
this.
did
I
not
do-
like it the first time around.
Interesting.
I mean, everyone
See,
says
I
it's
can
top
see that
10.
for Full Metal. I say top
I mean,
5.
I say
top 3.
best anime we have, personally.
In terms of animation fights, in terms of style, in terms of power system, in terms of story and characters, I think Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is probably up there.
I think that FMAB is easily like the best show that we have currently, until something actually like beats it in terms of like being a good story plus animation plus characters, all that stuff. Full Metal Alchemist is easily just the best. You know, I'm gonna say it's peak because that's actually what peak is. You know,
Yeah, no, I
One
agree.
Piece, your show isn't even done yet. Relax. Oda can ruin that. I don't think he will.
Trust me,
I was
I'm
gonna say,
scared.
I don't think
I'm
he will.
scared he's
But
gonna
like,
ruin it.
I don't think he will. But it's like you gotta take into consideration how he's gonna end the series and everything else. Which, you know, it's not always great.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
you One Piece fans admit. So it's not peak. Sorry.
I mean,
and-
it can be peak.
I mean, I
has
agree. It has
longevity
the
where
moment.
It
Yeah, it
has
has
the
the
moments. Yeah.
Yeah, it has that. I think start to end, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is clearly peak. You know, like it's just there's some questionable episodes, like that one episode with that one guy doing the one experiments with his daughter. But I mean, that happened.
That episode, that's like episode 2. It comes so quick. You're like, wait, where's the daughter girl?
Yo, where does the wife go? Wait, where does the daughter go? Where did the dog go? Yeah, that's like the questionable episode, but it was good. It was a good episode.
It was just like the moment that I was like, oh my god, anime can be dark.
It's not for kids.
Yeah,
but
that was probably it.
I'd say that one is easily a rewatch. Mine would have to be Yu Yu Hakusho for sure. I could watch Yu Yu Hakusho like over and over again for sure.
That's the boxing one, right?
No, no. I mean, he technically boxes, but it's not that one. I'm assuming you're meaning like Hajime no Ippo.
That may be
or something like that. Yeah, but it's not that. It's Yu Yu Hakusho is with Yusuke Urameshi, and he is a delinquent kid who is probably the GOAT of just being just a piece of shit.
Yeah,
realistically, he is the GOAT of all delinquents. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone aspires to be
live
him.
Action.
Yeah, I watched one episode.
It was trash, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, it's a solid. It was. I believe it was in the Midnight Run, or Toonami, one of the first runs of that. I
think so. I think so.
I know Tenchi Muyo and then Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm pretty positive it was.
Yep.
It's a pretty solid show. It's older.
But
yeah, okay. It's the Black Clover guy, not Black Clover. It's the Hunter x Hunter guy, author.
Yeah, Togashi. Yeah,
Togashi.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was like the series they did before that, and then Hunter x Hunter, which 2 back-to-back amazing shows. It's like insane. That is crazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you would like Yu Yu Hakusho, but it's possible. It's not the same vibe. It's a little different.
Yeah. Would you say it leans more towards Bleach and its like its approach to the main character and like
I mean, wouldn't it be Yu like Bleach leans into the like it would be the same. It would be that way. Yeah. Bleach leans into Yu Yu Hakusho
for sure.
That's what it
like
is.
A decade beforehand.
Yeah, it's like, dog, this came out in like the actual 80s, bro.
Yeah.
80s, 90s, whatever, bro. It's just
it's solid.
Bleach is one of the big 3 I haven't seen yet, so.
Damn. I could rewatch Bleach too, but it just depends. Like I have to skip through a lot of it because I want to go to my moments. That's really it. I can't experience it again. It's like
I skipped through like the first couple of. I do rewatch Bleach a couple times.
Yeah, Sam. It's just I gotta go to my moments. I
skip
can't
forward. Yeah.
It's like quite literally like the first arc is followed by like a filler arc. Like the first big arc is like after like the Soul Society arc is quite literally a massive filler arc. It's like you gotta skip that. No one likes
it's
the
worth it, though, to watch to get through it though.
Yeah, it's like I forgot the Count arc or like whatever that arc. I watched the first time you watch Bleach. People just don't realize that's filler, which I didn't either. I watched it too. I think most people will end up doing that.
But when you get to 1,000-Year Blood War,
oh yeah, 1,000 year
worth it.
Right now, current Bleach, amazing. Without a doubt.
Yeah, some of the best fights and some of the best animation I saw last year or the year before.
Yeah,
I think.
honestly, Period like stepped it up for sure. Like
Absolutely.
they went from like okay to now they're like you gotta look at Period when you're looking at good animation for sure.
Totally agree. So I guess first show I ever watched, we've already known that. That's Dragon Ball Z. Show I would rewatch, Full Metal Alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk irrational. Or what character do you currently have an irrational attachment to? If you don't have a favorite character, like who can't die, who must live on?
That's a good question. Oh yeah, first anime I've technically seen was Bleach. I should mention that because I saw an episode basically when I was like a toddler and never understood it, and then like 10 years passed, like a couple years passed, and then I watched Naruto. It's like that. That's how it happened. I should clarify. But character I'm irrationally attached to. Damn. I don't know. That is. I'm trying to think of like this season because like obviously this is the current like what's happening.
Oh, I already know who I'm irrationally attached to from this season.
What's yours?
I'm not surprised. What's yours?
Boa.
Why?
from 2B Hero
Oh,
X.
yeah. Honestly,
She's bae.
We're talking about the same girl that got her butt handed to her in the most recent
beat by
episode.
Queen.
Yeah,
But it's like,
unfortunately,
that's
Who has
just
literally got
half
0
shot.
and 2.
Deep shot.
will
She
defend
ran her
her.
hands, bro.
I will
Boa
defend
got-
Boa to the end. We'll go over this. We'll go over
Yo,
this.
Queen dumpstered her.
No, we're on it now. That
Yeah,
episode.
I wouldn't say
know.
Queen.
I have valid reasoning. That's my current. That's not who I like am actually irrationally attached to for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Damn. Who's a good character? I'm irrationally attached. I mean, I guess it's not this season. I'd still have to say, like there's a character. No. I can't spoil. I can't say that. I can't say that. It would be a character named Wang Jexi. He is from you would not, you don't know that. You don't know that, do you? No. It's from the King's Avatar. I have zero idea why I like that character so much, and I don't want him any harm. It's just I do. Irrational. It's just it's like random. It's involuntary.
Okay.
But yeah, it's basically King's Avatar is how do I want to describe this? It's like Kirito, but not bad. So it's basically, and it's also Chinese, so there's that part too. But yeah, it's like it was a pretty good show, and I think Wang Jexi is like one of the top 5 players in the game or whatever, and he's like apparently he has like hand problems, like he has like carpal tunnel or whatever the hell he has.
Wow.
And
Is he older?
he's like older. Like everyone that's like the best in the game are probably like pushing like 30, 35. And they're still hanging out with the young kids in the game pretty much. And this guy has like carpal tunnel and he's still like, top of the game. It's like, this guy is fire.
Amazing.
I had to put him up here. Wang Jexi support. Yes, sir.
Chris, back over to you, man.
I got nobody, man. Like top of my head, I can't really think of a character I'd die for,
Really?
Not
Honestly,
really,
understandable.
man. Like.
That's fair. That's fair.
Now maybe because
you don't character obsessed with
not
that.
even that much. Not even that. There's just nobody who's actually I'm watching now where I'm like, yeah, I want you to be safe.
Okay, fair enough.
I understand. Yeah, I agree that it's like there's no currently airing shows for me as well. That's why I said Wang Jexi, because that show is like a couple years old now. So actually,
I'm sure there's
season
somebody
is.
in One Piece that I'm like, Oda, don't hurt them, please. But I can't think of it actively,
Understandable.
Gotcha. Understandable. I'd have to say mine's probably Faye Valentine, Cowboy Bebop. She could do no wrong. I was never worried that she was going to die or anything. She was always awesome and pretty much handled every situation. I was just mostly worried I'd never see that top unfold.
Okay.
And that was
Oh well,
All right.
If I had to pick somebody current, it's probably.
You already stopped on that. We can continue.
Yeah, we can move on.
Well, with the weather changing, it's no better time to start about the spring anime season we just had. I know 2B Hero X was a big one that took us all by storm. A lot of people weren't expecting that to be good. What were your guys' thoughts on the whole season so far? I know we're only about halfway through with it.
Yeah, 12 episodes in. We got 24 total. Pretty solid anime so far.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
I think we
anime.
just finished off the Queen storyline so far. It's a weird story method, just going backwards in time.
Yeah, I like the anthology portion of it. It looks like we're getting 3 episodes for every single character, right?
No.
Are you sure?
Are we?
I mean, roughly 3 or 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we get a third.
Maybe. Cyan did have 3, didn't she?
Yep, she had 3. Isol had 3, and then Nice, who
Nice had 4. Nice had 4.
Oh, you're right. He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have the
hard
hard man. What was the guy's name? Hard dude.
Hard
rock solid.
What was his name?
Rock solid.
It's like hard. It's hard something.
Stand hard. I forgot that guy's name, but he keeps popping.
Had a poop standing up for his life, dude.
Oh man, I felt so bad. For those who don't know, for the uninitiated, 2B Hero X is a Chinese danhua, right? Am I right about that?
Yeah.
It is Chinese.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's
is.
Chinese. It's originally, but it was like obviously subbed for dubbed for Japanese. I'm assuming there's probably going to be an English dub at some point. But yeah, right now it's Japanese.
Yeah, I believe there are 2 connecting series: To Be Hero and then To Be Heroine, which not heroine.
Yeah,
not heroine.
Yeah, I watched To Be Hero. It was actually pretty decent. Yeah, it was weird. It was very weird. Yeah, To Be Hero is basically this guy was taking a poop, and basically somehow, some way, at like an exact time, moment, his like alternate version in another like parallel world was also taking a poop, and he got transferred into the body of the other guy that was taking a poop at the same exact time that he was taking a poop, and his daughter doesn't know it's him, so he has to convince his daughter that he's him. by being the superhero that she drew in a book like 10 plus years ago. That's why I'm saying it's very weird. And then he has to beat this final boss, and that's when she figures out that like, oh, that's my dad. and it all like goes back to like, you know, him being a dad, and again it's very weird.
I don't even know.
I don't even know what to say to this. I know, it's so weird. I mean, it was short, so that's why I watched it. It was short. It was like 5-10 minutes in episodes. I was like, okay, I'll just watch it. I haven't watched To Be Heroine yet, but it's just like, yeah, To Be Hero, like that is, I don't know what they were thinking.
I don't even know. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna not watch that one.
Yeah, take that one off my list real quick.
Yeah, let me just.
If I remember correctly, he like there was like a point in the show where the main character picked his nose, and that was an attack that like these aliens came to Earth, and the aliens thought that was his power source, so they ate it. And the alien did like a massive like booger like attack.
Spoiler alert for those who want to watch TV.
Yeah, no, don't watch that show.
But I'm not endorsing this.
That shit happened.
Is that why I can't find the show on my anime list at all?
It's so
holy
weird.
crap. Now I understand why people say it's loosely based on that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be connected to that either.
I mean,
it's very weird.
So if you haven't seen To Be Hero X, kind of a hard story to kind of describe. We start with a marketing guy. Yeah, we start
with the marketing guy.
We start with a marketing guy in a world
basically gets fired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gets fired in a world where anybody can become a superhero just by having people's trust. It really is obviously looking at the way that social media and influencers are currently working with society, kind of taking a stance on that and how power is gained through people's attention. But yeah, I mean, as far as we know, we're finding out who To Be Hero X is, and we're just kind of going backwards through the story as we go.
We're basically learning about all the characters currently, and basically like the top 10 heroes in I'm assuming Japan or wherever they currently are residing in.
Yeah, it's in the world.
Yeah, the entire world pretty much. Basically, they compete to become X. Like the big X hero, like the top hero, which, you know, no one's been able to get there because they have to beat X to get there. Yeah. And obviously, no one knows how X's powers work yet. Yeah. So everyone's like struggling. Even like Queen, who is like
super powerful.
She's queen for a reason.
Yeah.
She's queen for a reason.
Well, her powers are definitely like stars and stripes, right? She sets rules in a range.
And they have to follow them, yeah.
Okay, so she...
And X, like, I mean, at least from like what we've seen from X, he animation switches. Possibly. That might be his power. But like,
we only know that
that's what we've
trailers.
seen from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like from the trailer wise, he switches animation from 2D to 3D, like here and there. Like it's possible he's been doing it, you know, the entire time. He's clearly something crazy because no one knows anything about him. No one knows his like hero, like the trust value he has or whatever. So, but like as we've seen from like, I mean, I can't really say that. I can't say that. That was about to be a spoiler. I'm about to spoil like crazy.
Yeah, don't be spoiling.
But yeah, trust value super important, and the more you have, stronger you are, and that's why X may or may not be the strongest.
Yeah, we don't really know.
Yeah. My question is, with the most recent episode, what was going on with Boa? Like, what made her go?
Yeah.
Obviously, I know what made her go crazy.
Berserk,
Well, we know
you know,
there are
like
two
the
power systems that are competing, right? So we know that the people's admiration and their trust makes people powerful. It seems like somebody along the way has figured out that fear, and it seems like it just over encompasses.
Is it fear or
like
hatred?
I can't. So
Fear.
I mean,
It's one,
Yoda would
maybe
say,
something.
Hate leads to fear. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to suffering.
I mean, it's probably rage. Let's be
I
honest.
imagine
it's probably rage.
It's in that realm where they kind of, a lot of things can be seen as fear. I saw Boa's struggle to hold on to her position, knowing that Queen is coming behind her, and like her producers are setting her up to be the next Boa, and Boa is fully aware of that. So I kind of got an idea that maybe she was afraid of losing that, but also there's hatred in that as well. I could see it could be like a conglomeration of negative versus positive feelings.
Yeah.
No, that's fair,
I mean, yeah,
fair.
Boa was set up to be like the youngest hero to be in the top 10 like for like years.
Yeah.
And then she gets overtaken by Queen
Crazy
because
backstory,
Queen's
by
just
the way.
insane.
Just an
just
MMA
watch the show.
Yeah, just an MMA fighter, secret agent.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, just
Casual.
absolutely insane.
casual about that.
Yeah, something light, you know.
So crazy.
But yeah, watch the show.
Yeah, absolutely great. Also, gotta give love to as much as I didn't like the Luggy Cyan, as much as I like Nice or Esol, I did love Jill Harris. She's Lucky Cyan. She was also Fern from Frieren. I was like, man, is that actually her singing? Because she's got a pretty solid voice. I got to give it to her. I'm not really big into the like Oshinoko level pop music anime thing, but that was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
Solid show.
Okay.
I want to give an honorable mention to the Johnnies. We haven't seen much of them yet, but I love the Johnnies.
Why does everyone love the Johnnies?
It's their power. You
Am
gotta
I
love
the
it,
guy
man.
that doesn't like the Johnnies? I really don't like the
You
Johnnies.
don't like the Johnnies, man?
I don't know why. The kid.
I don't know who we're
cat.
talking about.
You know Johnny and Johnny.
Johnny and Johnny. They're so you only see them.
Oh,
The-
wait,
the
the
orange
kid and
hair
the cat.
person?
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, they're in Lucky Science episode, and they're in.
Yeah, I forgot about him entirely.
Yeah, I've heard multiple.
He's gonna be a
YouTubers-
main character. He or one of the people.
I mean-
Yeah, we do get to see the Johnnies.
Yeah, like I remember him now that you guys have to explain him to me.
I
'cause-
really want to know what's going on with the little detective dog in like black and
Yeah,
white.
I'm waiting for him. But like that's gonna be best character once we figure out
I
if
guarantee
he shows
he's
up,
gonna
bro.
he's gonna be the one that cracks the whole thing wide open because he's the weirdest
Exactly,
character.
bro. Yeah, we need dog detective now.
I really want Nicolas Cage to play his voice, just like Spider Noir. Just give me something on that level. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be sick. Yeah.
So we're all watching 2B Hero X. Some of us are watching things, other people aren't. Moffs,
Yeah.
I know you're checking out a lot. What do you got on your list that we don't for spring?
A ridiculous amount. We could just say that.
Yeah.
But I've basically watched like pretty much every fantasy show that released this season. So that's like pretty ridiculous shows like I'm the evil lord of an intergalactic empire, or shows like the unaware Atelier Meister or whatever the hell that's called, and a whole bunch of other isekai slop.
This is all from spring.
But you know, yes,
Crazy.
this is all from spring. Yes, I mean, I guess one notable one. I don't know. You guys probably heard of it, but it's Yaiba, a Samurai Legend. That
Yeah, that's
one
a remake, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a remake of a very older show.
But it's supposed to be
that has
way
like 50
better.
plus episodes. Oh, it's insane. It's easily like outside of To Be Hero X, like my favorite show of the season, without a doubt.
So yeah,
It's insane.
what worked with it? What didn't work with it?
It's just I gotta look who's animating it, because they're insane.
wanna
Oh, it's
say-
Wit.
yeah,
Never
I
mind.
wanna say it's
never mind. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I
Which makes
understand
sense,
why.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wit. incredible like studio without a doubt. That's it. That like without a doubt, its animation is incredible. It's just very good to look at. The story's pretty simple to follow because obviously it's like an older series. It's not really that hard to, you know, re-pick up. So it's just a very, you know, just solid show. I'd easily like an 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. It's in that area. It's like a very good show that more people should be watching. Like, I only saw it because people were talking about it on Twitter a couple times and they never talked about it again.
Nice.
So that's it.
I knew it was out there. I hadn't checked it out. I think it's like one of the anime that my wife used to watch back in like Thailand when she was a kid. I know it's been around for a while. Yeah, I want to check it out. It does look good, especially when Wit's updating everything.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, so speaking of other studios updating updating animation, I guess moving over to MAPPA with Lazarus. Lazarus is something that I'm watching, and I'm drudging through it as much as I know a lot of people like it because it's Watanabe from Cowboy Bebop. And it's MAPPA doing it. I'll be honest, I'm in it because of this show. I knew it was coming, and I wanted to at least have an opinion on something that I was watching. I might have, in that situation, really hoped for a Cowboy Bebop kind of redux, or maybe like a new version that would keep going on. I don't think this is it, unfortunately. I feel like a lot of the episodes kind of meandered. We were looking for this great thing that will get us to Skinner. And at the end of the, like, looking for the MacGuffin, oh, it was nothing after all. On to the next episode. And these people have 10 days to live. I think it's 30 days when the show starts. Currently, we're at 24 hours. Everyone seems super chill. Super chill. Like, I don't get it. It's just not hitting me, I guess, like other people. I did see a lot of people on my anime list. I sent Moffs and Chris something, I think it was this morning or yesterday morning, where somebody was like, it's a hot take to hate on Lazarus. It's not a hot take to hate on Lazarus if no one is watching the show. That is what it is, unfortunately. I love I love MAPPA. I love Watanabe. Didn't work for me, unfortunately.
Oh, I mean, I agree. I've watched a grand total of 1 episode.
One and done.
Oh, I guess I reacted to it. I reacted to the first episode.
Axel's no spike,
I was already... I was already, you know, skeptical of this show on the first episode because I was already skeptical of Dr. Skinner and his whole like plan, because I was on the mindset of like he doesn't want to play God, but he's playing God. But it's such a weird concept. It's like, if you didn't want to do that, why do it in the first place? Like it's so contradictory what he was doing.
The thing that's gonna drive me crazy, and this isn't a spoiler, I don't know the end of this yet. We still have an episode left. It's gonna drive me crazy if he gave everyone the virus and to kill them to try and make humanity strive for something together and like stop the chaos. Like, he's trying to bring everyone together by killing everyone, and it's up to this Lazarus team to find the cure. Like, it just seems like, man, just write a paper. Like, why you do this?
just ask your colleagues in the same, you know,
just tweet it.
In the same level playing field.
Just throw an internet rant next time. Don't murder
hey guys,
everyone.
If I did this, you know, would y'all like collectively come together and then like help save the world? Or
Nah.
Like, I don't know. I feel like it would have been better if he just like you know did it differently. You know, he's like, I would have been perfectly fine if he was just like literally just playing God.
Yeah.
You know, if he was just like, yeah, you guys got to do this or I'm gonna kill you all.
Yeah.
So.
And I was trying to think of, why did I like Cowboy Bebop more than Lazarus? I felt like I was way more connected to the characters, but that's also because we got way more episodes. I mean, you do get your individual episodes with each character from Lazarus, but we're 13 episodes, 30 minutes. You don't have me caring about any of these people, unfortunately. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments.
Yeah, that's why you need them. Yeah, you just need those 24 episodes. Like, like barely anything gets like 24 episodes. But again, that also means like the animation, like all the animes have like pretty much like increased in basically how to make them.
Yeah.
How to make all these animes have like basically
your production budget.
Oh yeah,
skyrocket. Yeah.
Yeah, it's skyrocketed. Though I mean, it's like then it's also more accessible, meaning more money can be made from it. So that's why not split it up into shorter amount of episodes.
Yeah.
So it's like back in the day.
Or a season 2 on this? Are we?
I don't know. I don't know. But it's just like I'm just saying. It's like it's definitely a lot easier to do that, especially now because you get way more money. So
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if Mappa did it of all people.
Yeah.
Mappa of all companies milking a series? No way. Like
I will say, further in, the fights are amazing. The choreography is amazing, but that's yeah. I mean,
it's not saving
I say that, and then I sit here and watch something like Solo Leveling. There's a difference. There's a difference between Lazarus and Solo
Leveling just look good. Solo Leveling is hype, peak. Peak hype.
So, Chris,
that's the difference there.
What are you watching? What other shows are you watching this spring?
Well, with this finale yesterday, what was it? My Vigilantes. That's what it's called. I get that and My Hero X combined as titles just because My Hero Academia.
To Be Hero My Academia Vigilantes.
That's the one. But no, yeah, Vigilantes finished up. It was honestly surprisingly good. I know the start was kind of slow, but the crew grew on me after a few episodes there.
Yeah. Studio
It was
Bones
nice.
Looks good. Animation was fantastic. I wish My Hero looked, and I will say My Hero does look good in a lot of fights. There were some fights in Vigilantes that I was like, whoa. Like, why am I not getting some of these angles and camera movements and complex choreography from some of the later fights in Vigilantes? Great.
Yeah, I know a lot of companies save a lot of their budgets for those last 2 episodes, like that Knuckle Duster and B-Girl fight. It should.
Yeah, it should. Knuckle Duster was a fantastic character.
Bro, I love his backstory. We haven't got much in the anime. I did some research behind into the books, if you will, and it's really pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna like him at first. I thought he was kind of weird, but yeah, couple episodes in, I'm starting to feel like this guy he's who does he remind me of from what was the I'm drawing a blank on the superhero movie where the guys from some of the guys from Aaron Taylor Johnson's the lead.
Kick-Ass.
Yeah, Kick-Ass. Don't worry, I'm gonna bleep it out. I'm gonna bleep everything out on the edit, so you can just.
Oh, in that case,
mother. Yeah,
I saw a bunch of random stuff there.
Yeah, I have not seen Vigilantes yet. That's on the list, but I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Super weird episodes. It's more comedy, in my opinion. Koichi. Oh, you are gonna hate Koichi if you don't like stupid characters, because boy is in college.
I thought he was
slow.
better than this.
He's
bro.
slow.
I thought he was better, bro. I thought he was gonna be better. What happened? People saying he's better than Deku. What happened?
I mean,
he is better than Deku.
He's more fun in my opinion.
The bar's kind of low, but he's better than Deku.
The bar is kind of low. Poor Deku.
Yeah, the bar is low for being better than Deku. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I just don't like Deku.
I don't blame you a bit on that one.
Some of the pop stuff was kind of weird to me, but
the fact that she's 14 is kind of a weird thing.
Is she 14 or is she 16?
So it's a 3-year time skip, and she graduates high school. So she's like 14, 15.
Bro, I don't know how to feel about that because they
the whole interview scene they did, being like her butt.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
Hey, yo, wait, what were we doing over here in Vigilantes, bro?
It's the hardest part about the show to digest. It's just that.
I will say it is a different culture, but yeah, it is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because they have these clearly, I don't want to spoil anything, but they have these clearly X-Men characters who are just absolutely obsessed with pop. But it's good.
Speaking of fan service done wrong, Fireforce.
Another show. Yeah.
Oh.
You guys got this.
What do you mean fan service done wrong on a Fireforce?
Do I need to remind you about the butt tornado?
Need I say more?
All I found out about Fireforce this season was I love Maki.
It's good. It's just being slow. Not a lot's happened 10 episodes in.
Yeah, we are. which is weird to say because like felt like the first 5 or 6 episodes was a fight. It just dragged.
Yeah, it was just like nothing. It was a lot of talking, and then all the fights happened at one time.
Yeah, and then it was quick, and then you had them all. You had one big fight that looked like it was going to get really big with Arthur and that whole crew. It kind of just dipped
But then we sent three episodes on a side quest.
Yeah. There's a surprising lack of Shinra in this season.
I heard crazy things about the finale though. I don't know if you guys watched that.
I have not made it to the finale yet. I'm still behind on Fireforce. I think I'm episode 6 right now.
At least this season, I am a dub watcher still.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
So I'm a couple episodes behind.
Yeah. I have heard a lot of complaints about it. It's been okay for me. It wasn't as good as I mean the first season and the second season were. I was really, and I binged watched those to try and catch up to where we were to try and watch season 3 in the spring simulcast. Loved the first 2 seasons, and then I kind of dragged on this last season.
It may be one of those shows that is just better as a binge. Like most people watched it 1 and 2 post it coming out. Yeah.
When I binged it, I went like 2 days. I was done.
Yeah, same.
I couldn't do anything past season 1.
Yeah, I got like 4 episodes in. Had to take a little break, but when I came back,
Yeah, and we get part 2 in either winter. I think we get part 2 in winter, or does it continue into summer? It's not one of the summer anime we're covering. I know that. Are we?
I don't know.
I think there's a gap. I think it's a summer gap and then hit it in winter.
Okay. Well, hopefully, I'm gonna finish up the rest of this season, and hopefully they kick it into gear. I know we're closing in on. I didn't read the manga, but I know we are kind of closing in on some big events, from my understanding.
I think once
I'm waiting for one event. Yeah, I'm waiting for one event from Fireforce, and then I'll watch it.
Yeah.
And I'm just talking about that one part. I'm not watching anything else.
Yeah, I've already had it spoiled for me. I won't spoil it for anybody else.
Shinra
Yeah.
The one event I'm waiting for it, bro.
I mean, it is kind of the reason I started watching it was due to the ending.
Yeah.
Due to its interesting correlation with another series, that's what I'll say.
Yeah,
exactly.
Shinra is actually Luffy's dad.
Shinra is the One Piece. Turns out.
Shinra created One Piece. Yeah, he went back in time and told Oda to make One Piece. So, just like Aaron did,
So One Piece has always existed.
What any other anime that you watched in spring that you wanna comment on?
Honestly, I think like a big one that I'm just hella disappointed. I'm just gonna say something that I'm disappointed in. Is the beginning after the end.
Ooh, yeah,
that shit. I'm so disappointed in that.
Which is sad.
Just because.
Right?
Yeah, no, that was like a. I think it was Tapas now.
Oh, okay.
You're right. I think he moved to Tapas. Yeah. But I'm so disappointed in that because that is quite literally what got me into basically. That's how I met you, man. That's basically how I got into making reactions.
Oh,
I hope you know that.
Really?
I would not have made reactions if I never read T-Bait.
Really?
Yeah, because basically how. Yeah, it's really good.
And then
it's just
what happened. Yeah.
The anime came out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's like I was like on the side like maybe Studio A Cat will pull through. I'm sad to say that they did not. Because like I watched a couple of their other series. Like one I kind of liked and the other one I didn't, but it's just like it's like a 50-50 there.
Yeah.
But it's like my goodness.
So I tried to watch the first episode. I was like, this is supposed to be a really good webtoon. I need to check it out at some point, just for research purposes. But I got like halfway in the first episode and then woke up the next morning. I was like, whoops, I'm not going back to that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty disappointing. Like, I was just skimming through it after like episode 2. I was just like, I'm not fully watching this anymore. It's just that's like a bit like one of like the anime I'm just like a big shame about, bro. It's just like, damn, I was praying, bro. I was hoping. I don't even, believe in a particular God, and I was praying for it, bro. It was just like, please tell me they're gonna spin back. Nope. It got done even worse than Blue Lock season 2. So.
Oh wow. I did hear there were animation problems. Like we weren't talking like PNGs scooting across the screen, are we? Like y'all.
Yeah.
Like both of y'all's talking heads.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was pretty bad.
Really? Yeah.
Both were pretty bad. I'll say that for Blue Lock season 2.
No, Blue Lock season 2, I was. You know what? Though?
Yeah, like
I was in it for that last episode, bro. They got me.
Yeah, I'm like, like the last episode gotcha. It's like it did not happen with Teammate, bro.
No.
That one, big disappointment. Another series that I'm kind of disappointed in was a Haran-san. It's basically like a comedy show.
I'm literally looking at it on my anime list right now. Crazy.
Oh yeah, it was kind of like a comedy show. It's like I'm only disappointed into it is because like I started watching it. It was just like since I watched season 1, I loved season 1. It's just that I did not like the fact that they turned it into a romance when it was like not even supposed. It didn't feel like one at all, and it was just like, oh, it's just hyper romance now.
Yeah.
It was just so weird. It felt like a brother sister thing, and they turned it into a romance. It was like, they weren't brother and sister, but it was like a brother sister relationship, as in terms of like, they treat each other. They just treat each other like they're siblings or something like that. It's like I like that, like way that they were going. Yeah, their friendship was very like playful like that.
You don't really see that. I mean, there are animes where there is platonic friendships. You have a lot of webtoons.
Yeah, it's like that one was really cool because it was just basically just like a fun comedy show. Me and my friend watched that a while ago, and they turned it like romance into the last episode, and it was just like, and that soured it pretty much. Yeah. So I was just kind of disappointed in that one. So
ever since the quiet time Reina Aharon enrolled in high school, she has made new friends and even started dating her classmate. Righto.
Yeah.
Is that the main character?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in the summary.
Like
what do you mean you thought this was not going to be a romance?
No, I mean, I'm talking about the first season was.
Just giving you a hard
But
time.
I hate it, bro. Another good show from this season is Tougen. That shit is crazy.
I got to check that out. I've heard good things.
Yeah, it's that one was pretty good. Another like it's pretty like it's action.
Yep.
Obviously why I liked it. It's like fantasy. It's like with a bunch of these like gods where everyone becomes, not everyone, but like certain people become apostles for said gods, and they have to like basically protect it. Yeah. And obviously their power system is basically if like the shrine gets like dirtied at all, they lose power, which I feel like that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it's like you basically have to honor this god, and you get stronger pretty much.
They're like D&D
and if you
clerics.
don't, yeah, pretty much. You just get like weaker if you don't honor your god, and like be sure to like properly worship them, and then you get strong. It's a pretty good show. The main character, he's all right. He's like the whole like I want to keep my powers undercover. Okay. Can't let everybody know. Type of shit. It's like that.
Gotcha.
Pretty good.
The only other
it's like
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was the only other one I've watched this season is Gundam GQuuuuuX, which is on Prime.
Of course.
And yeah, Mecha. Of course. It's a good starting point. If you are new to Gundam, you don't have to go roll back through 1979 Gundam. You don't have to go all the way back to Universal Century. Know all the history, because that's been a big problem with like people trying to enter into like a Gundam series, is there is so much political like history affecting everything. It's good. It's an alternate timeline. They start fresh. It's like I don't know if you none of you guys watched Mobile Suit Gundam, right? So you don't know what like the RX.
I watched.
Yeah.
The only show I watched of Gundam is I think it's Iron Blooded Orphans. I didn't finish it. It was like I think I got like 4 or 5 episodes in. They're on Patreon, so you guys can watch.
Yeah.
Is there? But yeah, this season was okay.
Yeah. So Gundam GQuuuuuX basically is an alternate timeline from the original Mobile Suit Gundam, where instead of like Amuro Ray was the main Gundam pilot, instead of him finding the RX-78 Gundam first. the counterpart, the kind of villain who, like the big soldier in the Zeon Federation, is Char, and he basically just comes in, finds this Gundam just minutes before Amuro would have in the original timeline, but when he gets the Gundam, he literally just obliterates. He massacres an entire base, and it's like, oh yeah, this is cool. I'm gonna paint this hot rod red, and we're gonna rule the world. Yeah,
Okay.
and now you've got years down the line, you have all these citizens who live in space. Nobody really knows apparently what happened to Earth, or at least from the character's perspective, we don't know what has happened to Earth yet. So they're having all these like illegal like mecha fights on this colony. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I gotta give it to him. Did not
Sounds
know it was
pretty
coming
cool.
out. Yeah, and I was like, wow, if I had to name a hidden gem, that is it. So
Okay.
yeah.
Do have one question about it.
What's up?
When does Voltron taking a place in all that in that universe?
When does Voltron show up, bro?
No.
Where does Voltron show up on the timeline, bro?
You
Nobody
know,
more from Power Rangers?
No, you know we're supposed to get a live action Voltron with Henry Cavill
Please
at some
no.
point.
Please
No, I'm
no.
dead serious. I'm dead serious.
Okay.
It's happening.
Man, no. Stop
I didn't do it.
Matt,
Netflix-
Pull all
Stop
the
it,
strings
man.
you can.
Matt, tell him to stop, bro.
I did. I was like, how do y'all do this?
You can't do this.
You don't animate just a guy.
Call Dave Netflix right now and tell him to stop.
Dave Netflix, yeah.
Good old Dave
so
and
Netflix, stop it.
Overall, leaving spring, how do we feel?
Disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there was like 3 good shows. At least in my personal
Yeah,
opinion.
no, I
No,
completely
I-
agree. I feel like it was completely lackluster. I do think
Yeah.
2B Hero Hex, surprise banger out of that thing.
Oh yeah, without doubt.
Which I was
That's
just curious.
me.
For me, I was like, man, I really hope people are watching this. And then you actually go and look at the stats. They're pretty decent on my anime list.
wait, one show I forgot about.
What's that?
Is Super Cube. It's a show called Super Cube.
dude,
Yeah,
I've seen
that shit is
clips.
crazy.
What are you
That is
watching it on?
crazy,
What are you
bro.
watching on? Or are you allowed to say? One of the sites you're not allowed to say? Gotcha.
I'm totally 100% watching it legally.
Yeah. Just
That's believable.
Send it my way later.
But yeah, it's like that show is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just annoyed that it ended already, because like, it
was
aired
it-
earlier.
So-
yeah, it's over. It's like it finished. Basically, I don't know if there's gonna be a season 2 or not, but it's over.
Okay.
So it's like I'm so disappointed because that was crazy, bro.
Yeah, I need to check
like
it out.
yeah, that was a really just insane show. I'd say like the story isn't crazy, but I mean, you know, with how these Chinese animators are, I think it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah,
It doesn't
they're
matter.
killing it right now.
Oh yeah, they've been killing
Yeah.
it, bro. Like I know there was like an anime, like a Chinese anime from a while ago. I think it's like Fog Hill of 5 Elements. That was
opening's
like
on YouTube. That's,
yay! That shit is peak.
that thing is. I don't understand a single word. I was hooked. I was hooked.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, bro, if you want to see like damn near peak animation, like, you know, like fuck Mappa. If you want to see peak animation,
Fog Hill of the
look
5
at
Elements.
Fog Hill of 5 Elements. Yes, look at that.
Blew my mind.
It is fire, literally.
Like you, Chris, I'm dead ass serious. You can literally just go to YouTube and just type in like Fog Hill, episode 1. Watch the whole thing on there.
Like
it's amazing.
Like realistically, you're not gonna know
wow.
what the hell's going
You don't
on,
need to.
but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. There. Oh yeah, season 2 dropped. Never got to watch
Yeah,
it yet.
I need to check it
Have
out.
not watched season. I'm still waiting to watch that. It's like that. I know it's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
It's like it's just a random show that I was just like I saw on like probably like some AMV somewhere, and I was like I'm watching.
Oh,
this.
that's I 100% saw it on like a either TikTok clip or like a reel. And I
Yeah.
was like, what is this? And then I dug into
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah, but,
Chinese
like,
animation companies killing it right now.
Exactly, bro.
Pretty positive. 2B Hero X. Definitely new anime of the year this year at the Anime Awards. Maybe anime of the year.
Not
but
debatable.
gotta go.
Because you know what if Solo Leveling season 2 pops up? That's gonna be a problem.
Well, you will have it, right? You will have, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I think it's in the range, right? I think it is. It should have been like winter, right? Of the season of this year.
Yeah.
It did come in winter. So 2B Hero X
Oh, yeah.
won't have Solo Leveling season 2 coming out. Wow.
Soul Leveling season 2 aired in January.
Oh, okay. So they will have to.
They will. So yeah, rip anime of the year for everybody else. Yay!
I'm hoping recency bias takes it away.
So we almost won, and then we remembered it's not fair. Like, things are never fair, you know.
Yeah.
You know, A1. How about fuck you? You could have aired it like in fall, you know. Yeah. No.
They
have
back-to-back
so
years.
Rip. They're 100%. Like, I don't even. Like, it doesn't even matter what airs. What else airs this year, bro? It doesn't.
No, it really doesn't, unfortunately. I am curious towards winter. We should be getting. Oh no, that means Furin season 2 is going straight up against Solo Leveling season 2.
I mean, Freyrin airs in 2026.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
Yeah, so it's not. It's just outside of it, and it's probably still not gonna win.
For Solo Leveling season 3.
No, we're not getting season 3 for a minute.
They did say they were gonna take a break, and then
which I would.
Yeah,
that's a shame. That's a shame.
Yeah, but realistically, I don't. Nothing's coming close to season 2 is Solo Leveling. Yeah. Unless we forget about it, which, I doubt.
Not gonna happen.
It is very possible.
Yeah, something has to beat it, which is an impossibility at this point. Like, I don't see it. Like, even Dandadan not gonna touch it.
Final season?
No.
I mean, Fireforce season 4 if it hit.
I hated that, bro. Like, I even as a My Hero hater, I hated how it ended. It's just like, I can't say nothing because spoilers.
I
but it's just
heard the ending's rough.
It was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. It's like,
I'm curious if they're gonna change anything, but probably not.
I'm assuming they're not.
People will freak out.
Yeah, it's like you're not staying like pure. Yeah. Why would you want to say?
They didn't change vision.
Yeah. You mean the one he's changed?
My
three
thing
times?
is like, yeah. Realistically, if they didn't change AOT's ending, they're not gonna change My Hero. Like, let's be honest here.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
AOT didn't get changed. My Hero is gonna stay the exact same, mediocre. So.
Okay. So that is spring anime. We are heading out of spring and into summer. Do you guys want to play a game segment next, or you want to get on the summer hype train? How do you feel?
We might as well switch it up. I'm down for the game.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm down for a
game. We can do the game.
Cool.
I do got all the things on the wheel. So do I just like spin it and then someone has to defend it?
So we'll go ahead and introduce this game. This is segment 4, game time. Today we're playing anime Hot Take Roulette because we got hot takes, and you want to hear them, right? Absolutely. So this is a game where we randomly put a bunch of different hot takes together. Not necessarily in the spring or summer anime. They're just anime hot takes in general. We're gonna put them into a random wheel spinner, and we're gonna see who gets picked on our different takes, and then we'll argue about those takes. So we're gonna let Moffs take the lead on this one.
Yes, sir. I even got it on the screen, bro. I
I believe you.
All right, so who do I spin for? Who wants to go first?
So
who's first?
You've got all the the
I got yours. I got mine.
Okay.
So someone's gonna be defending something though.
Oh no,
I think you just spin it and we all three openly discuss it.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Okay.
we're gonna spin it and we're gonna 1 minute, 2 minutes.
We're gonna talk about it. All right, so I'm gonna spin. Let's go. Let's see what ridiculous thing we get. I'm spinning right now.
Yeah, you got it.
Attack on Titan was overhyped by the internet.
All right, I'll take lead on this one, boys. I'll take lead on this one right here.
That's the one I was saying I don't want to happen, but here it is.
Well, that's a shame.
I started watching it beginning of season 4. Man, did I barely get through 2 episodes of season 2. Hot garbage.
Wait, you started you started watching when it was
when season 4 was coming out. I started watching at that point.
Okay. How I stopped season 1 halfway through.
Okay.
But that was like when it was airing, like back in like 2012.
Yeah.
So it's like I stopped airing, and I was like season 4 came through, and I watched basically all of it, but I was like, I'm not sitting here for Mappa's weird ass to milk this shit dry.
And they did.
I read the manga. Yeah, they did. I was disappointed. I'm like, yo, Mappa, you can end this shit in like in one season. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah. I same thing. I started when it first started, watched a couple episodes, died off a little bit, heard the hype was coming back on it, so I picked it back up, took it all the way through, took a break on the final season with all the parts. I was like, this is getting ridiculous. Just let me see the ending. And then the internet like absolutely raged on how it's you obviously have two camps. You have a camp that didn't like it, but the camp that drives me crazy is the one that says that Attack on Titan is the best anime. It's the end all be all, top of the top. Should have won anime of the year. Blah 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 blah. Like it made.
I don't
me
understand
not
anybody in
want
that
to
camp.
Yeah, it made me not want to watch the end of it. I was like, "There's no way."
Oh yeah,
it almost reminded me of Snyder fans. Which I should not even bring up. I shouldn't even say that on here.
Thanks, we're already canceled one episode in.
No, shut up! You're gonna come for us. Stop it.
I'm gonna.
We're already on the Reddit. We
haven't even aired the episode yet.
Yeah, we're already on there, but they're predicting it, bro.
Matthew Cole on the Reddit filters.
Yo, fuck this Senpai simulcast, bro. How dare they talk about Snyder and our Snyder cut, bro? How dare
you
they
take Snyder and Attack on Titan's name out your mouth?
But yeah, AOT, it's all right. That's my personal opinion. I thought it was all right, as in like when I watched it, but then I'm like, I'm not finishing this shit because. Fuck you, Mappa, for all this stuff. You didn't have to do this, but you really did it. You really decided to do all this.
Yeah, it should have ended 3 years before. Probably 2 years.
Oh, 100%.
I agree. 100%. It should have ended before it even started.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, all right. Let's go. You want to spin again? You spin again. Let's go.
What do you guys want to do on this?
Like
a lot of 3.
Yeah, we'll do one.
Yeah, let's go a couple of them.
So 3.
Cool. Ooh. This is I have an opinion on this, but Freyrin should have won anime of the year.
I mean, I had to put that in there.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay.
You can lead off.
I will say it's your fault, Freyrin friends. It's your fault, Freyrin fans, that you lost.
That's me.
It's your fault.
That's me.
Yeah, it is your fault.
It is my fault.
It's your.
I didn't vote.
Yo, realistically, it is Freyrin's fault and everybody else's fault that did not vote that voted for solo leveling. Everyone that did not vote for solo leveling, it's your fault.
Yeah. I can't.
Solo leveling didn't have to win.
Yeah,
but guess what? It won.
I can't argue that. I actually cannot argue that. I did not vote. I love the show. I think it is, in terms of character, in terms of not power system. Yeah, I kind of like the power system better over there. In terms of the animation, obviously isn't anywhere up to par. They're not spending anywhere near what solo leveling is spending. But tell me why was I hooked for every Freyrin episode? Where I was just, I knew it was coming in solo leveling. It's okay. I like it. It's good. Freyrin should have won. It is a better
without
anime.
a doubt. I agree. Like I'm in agreement that Freyrin's a better show, but like y'all had the same exact opportunity to win, but you didn't. You didn't want it hard enough.
Yeah, you're right.
So
you
what
didn't
I'm hearing
want
today
it, bro.
is it's Matt's fault. Only Matt's fault. Freyrin lost.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm so sorry, Crunchyroll Freyrin fans. I did not vote. I didn't vote.
I don't get like any hate here because I voted for Dandadan. So I voted, but like I guess the problem with it is like y'all like Crunchyroll. Why did you let everybody vote daily until like that you stopped it?
Like
That's the problem.
Like
it's like. That's the problem with this, is that you let them vote daily. Of course solo leveling's gonna win, especially right after season 2 finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's literally get your dailies done, vote for solo leveling, leave.
I'm not arguing against this at all. You nailed it.
Oh yeah,
you nailed it.
It's like, oh yeah, it's your fault, Freyrin. Sorry, it's your fault, Freyrin fans. You sold your anime by not doing what solo leveling did.
So that means on season 2, Everyone's gonna build up their bot computer army, and we're gonna crash.
100%. Y'all better do that because if Freyrin doesn't win anime of the year next year, y'all might as well just wrap it up. Because how are you gonna beat Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood on my anime list, but you can't beat Solo Leveling? What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know, man.
That's what I gotta say. It's your fault.
Nice.
Sorry.
I love it. I love it. I'm so glad I put that in there. Yes.
Nah, bro. It's like, hey, if you can beat Full Metal Alchemist, why is Solo Leveling not above you guys? Anyways, next spin.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. We're spinning.
We gotta get Chris in on one of these bad boys.
Oh, I think this is mine. This is mine.
Oh, is it?
All right. Full Metal Alchemist, funny enough, is the closest thing we have to actual peak anime.
I can't argue that. That is peak
Yeah, no,
anime.
you're completely wrong.
Tell me more.
Okay, what? Yeah, elaborate.
My problem with FMAB simply
My problem. I don't care.
it's not good. It's simply just not good.
It's not good. I simply bite my thumb at Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. No, absolutely.
My
not
pals are
do
so
that.
much better than this show.
No, absolutely not.
Majority you lose.
It's
Anyway.
it's very simple-minded. It's not enough world building. Maybe that just comes down to that. You're stuck in this one little city the whole time. Maybe a little snow retreat for a couple days.
Just so the internet is aware, this is completely satire. Completely satire.
No, it's bad. It's bad.
It's 75% satire.
I swear it.
I don't think FMAB is that good, personally.
No. Did you actually?
It's no
Code
Code Lyoko, but yeah, I did watch it fully. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow,
Okay.
that cuts me deep. I'm
It's not One Piece
willing
either.
To
One
rewatch
Piece
now
is
that I've
worse.
matured as an anime fan. It was like one of the first three.
Yeah, that
Okay.
one hits me hard. That one hits me hard.
Yeah, well,
The Elrics are
majority won, so.
the Elrics are my boys.
All right, do we want to spin again, or are we good?
No, I think let's just head into summer hype.
All right.
We're leaving spring and heading into summer, so yeah, let's get on that hype train.
Yes, sir.
And it is supposed to be a better season for anime than spring. Thankfully, we've got a lot coming out, and I know Moss is covering way more than we're covering.
yeah.
I believe we are only covering 5 animes this season. If I check my show notes,
Yeah,
we are
we should
covering
be doing
6 anime this season.
Yes.
I think we have one in there in case we don't like something.
Yeah.
So, just going from top to bottom. Starting off first on technically, Lord of Mysteries starts first.
Oh,
on
yes.
June 20th. I think we are covering that, or June 28th.
Yeah.
So
I'm fine with that.
okay.
Yeah.
Another web novel, webtoon original, from my understanding. I think it's actually got a note here. Cuttlefish That Loves Diving. I haven't read it.
I've
heard-
never read it either.
and it's on web novel. It's on web novel. Hugely advertised on web novel. We're just covering it because we know there's hype. We know that not a lot of people are probably actually. I say that not a lot of people are gonna cover it, but no, they will jump on it eventually.
Oh yeah. I literally only know of this series' existence because of one creator, and that's it. It's a guy on I've seen on Instagram mainly. His name is the Light Novel Historian.
I follow him.
Yeah, like he's like the one person I've seen, like, the main person I've seen cover this. So it's like that's why I'm like, okay, I'm interested in this because he usually has some good takes. At least he not but again, it's like I haven't read everything he's read, so
Yeah.
I can't diss his opinion. So, but yeah, I'm excited to check it out because I've heard just so much hype for the show, or just the series, I should say.
Unfamiliar with the studio doing it, BCMAY Pictures. I don't know who that is. I don't know
either.
if I've seen anything from them. Just a quick rundown. I'm gonna butcher this name. Do not kill me. Zhao Mingrui. Sure. Mysteriously reincarnates as Klein Moretti because that's what happens in anime. In an alternate Victorian era filled with machinery, airships, and magic. To return to his own world, Klein must uncover the secrets of the new world and his purpose for being there, even if it means putting his life at risk. Yeah, sounds I mean, Chris, it's right up your alley with an isekai, right?
I mean, I'm down.
Yeah. Hoping for good things. That's why we picked a few anime out this season, just in case we needed to drop anything.
Okay.
After that, I believe Dandadan season 2, correct?
Yeah, it comes out July 4th.
I'm
good old America Day.
Yep. Yeah. 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 I mean, it is going to make for a great 4th of July for anime fans.
Yep.
Hopefully, everybody has the day off that day. We are still looking for Okarune's second ball.
All right, question about that.
Okay.
Didn't they already find his ball? Isn't it on the mannequin?
You got one ball. He's got
yeah.
one
They only found one.
So
the other one
they had the one from the acrobatic lady.
Mm-hmm.
Then they found the other one. They said they found another one on the mannequin science cadaver.
No, but no, it wasn't actually.
It wasn't his ball. It was somebody else's ball.
Yeah.
No. Like they're currently like end of the series. They're looking for it. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I found out. I know some series that the BM or BC May animation did. They conveniently did the King's Avatar.
Oh,
so I'm familiar. I'm familiar.
So I'm familiar. Intimately familiar. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'll watch it. I know it's gonna look good. It's gonna look pretty good. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so Dandadan Season 2, when Okarune and Momo's beliefs clash, one gets cursed by spirits, the other gets telekinetic powers awakened by aliens. The search for Okarune's second ball continues, but first we get the Evil Eye arc, which is all GG, all day. I love it. I've already seen the first 3 episodes in theaters. Get ready for the best Dandadan you have seen. These are the best 3 episodes, hands down. I cannot wait for you people to see it. It's going to be unbelievable.
Okay.
Moffs, you are actually you actually read ahead in the manga, right?
Oh wait, I did when I was reading season 1. As in season 1, I got to the GG stuff in like where he was. I didn't get. Know. I do know what happens to GG, but I haven't gotten there in the manga. I've just obviously been spoiled. So, but yeah, I where I am in the anime is basically where I was in the manga. So.
Gotcha.
Basically, I got to the whole like hot springs area. You know, that's where I basically stopped. So.
Oh, okay. So you when I said alligators in chat, you knew what I was actually talking about. Okay. Yeah. It's classic Dandadan. Great comedy. Animation is on fire. Colors great. Characters great. Yeah. I know it's probably not one of Chris's favorites. Correct?
I enjoy it for the romance factor. I enjoy it for the slice of life, more so than anything else.
Oh.
And I don't like. Okay. You know what? Back to the topic earlier. Character I have an irrational love for, Okaru. My man just wants love.
He just wants a friend.
He just needs friends, man.
Yeah. Okaru probably one of my. Yeah, he's low key becoming one of my favorite characters. I love the switch. I love the.
I do love Moody Man.
And then the Kin Takakuro coolness and to his transformation. Probably one of the coolest transformations on TV currently, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Still think Turbo Granny, like especially Cat, you know, like
boy.
Or yeah, nice. Turbo Granny peak, bro. Turbo Granny's peak show, bro. Like
we reppin'. Yeah, she's my favorite character in that.
Oh, without a doubt, she's my favorite character. It's like, you know, it's just no competition for me. Like, she just holds the show together for me. Yeah. She's like the glue. She's the foundation, bro. I mean, she kind of actually is, but you know, at least for Okra.
We will still be. Yeah. So, I'm not sure what actually airs next after that, but we will still be covering To Be Hero X as 100%. It continues into July and into August, I believe. With the last 12 to 24 episodes. So, once every 2 years, the top heroes gather to compete in a heroic tournament. Their performance there updates their trust value, and the rankings is reconstructed. This is straight from my anime list. The absolute hero who stands at the top of the rankings, people will call him X. We continue the first breakout season.
Yeah.
Good summary. I still don't know what is happening, but I love it.
I'm loving every episode. I have no idea what's going on, though.
I'm
Yeah,
ready
I'm wait-
I'm
yeah.
ready for a tournament arc.
It's gonna
I'm
be
waiting
a
for
good
them to
show
all meet
to-
each other, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna be really good to rewatch once it's all out and kind of really be able to
yeah.
get the full picture of everything.
Yeah. I am, from my understanding, we are not getting near as much 3D animation moving forward. Again, 2B Hero X being animated by Studio Billy and Aniplex. So you did have the switching from 3D to 2D in the show. We are not getting that near as much. I think you still get those segments where like, was it Boa or Queen that had the different animation, but it was kind of like video game animation almost. I can't remember.
I'm trying to remember. I don't really know.
It was Queen. There was a different. There are every now and then it will switch animation styles, but it looks like we're stuck in 2D for a little bit.
Which is fine, you know.
Yeah,
I did like the craziness of season one. Like I said, season one with the first part, but you know I understand. It's probably like very costly to do all that all the time.
Yeah, I would have. Oh yeah, absolutely. That switch to 3D is definitely gotta be budget burster. So Gauchiakuta.
Okay.
Also on the list, very hyped anime. This is Studio Bones. Obviously, we just saw Vigilantes with Studio Bones. They're killing it. Hopefully, this carries over. Everything I've seen from the trailers looks insane with like trash weapons and trash monsters and all kinds of craziness. Don't know a lot about this anime myself.
Yeah, I don't know much either. I know I did. I think I explained it to you guys before, but off obviously episode where I have read a couple of chapters.
Oh,
but
fantastic. I'll have to go check.
but I haven't really finished it because I wasn't my vibe. But obviously, since the anime dropping, might as well come back to it.
Yep, there is a lot of hype around Gauchiakuta. Just a little brief summary, and then I look at a paragraph. Ruto lives in the slums of a floating town where the poor scrape by under the shadow of the rich who live a sumptuous, I love that word, sumptuous life, simply casting their garbage off to the side into the abyss, which I did hear, this is like a thing. In this show, the people are so rich that if there's like a speck of dust on a thing of bread, they'll just throw it out. And so you have this main hero who is down on the surface, cast off waste of humanity, has bred vicious monsters, where our hero Ruto lives from all the trash, I guess. And so Ruto wants to have any hope of discovering the truth and seeking vengeance against those who cast him into hell. He will have to master the new power and join a group known as the Cleaners. This is weird. I'm very interested.
Yo, this is just
Battling
like
hulking, trashing beasts.
Okay.
This is wild.
Yo, it's basically just, yo, can you clean my shit up for me? Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's so
this
funny.
is so adapted by Kei Arana, the manga. Apologies if I'm butchering that name. This is just his ode to like being angry about having to clean his room, it sounds like.
Yeah, it sounds like that. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Fifth on the list is Tougen Anki. I believe I'm saying that correct, which I'm super hyped after I saw that trailer. Looks like we have a clashing demon, like clashing Oni versus Momotaro factions. Shiki Ichinose would have never guessed that his adopted father used to be an Oni hunting Momotaro, much less that the old man walked away from the life just to raise him despite of Shiki's dangerous Oni blood. After seeing the only parents he had ever known murdered by the Momotaro assassins, Shiki's blood awakens, and he goes after revenge with a faction of people. It looks almost like he's almost like in a school learning Harry Potter style, but still going out and like fighting this other faction. Looks really dope. Trailer looks insane. Studio Habari, pretty hyped myself.
What else has Habari done? Honestly, not much stuff.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with their work myself. I'm just really hyped. Everything is blood related, it looks like, which that obviously got a special place in my heart. There's a lot of people making blood webtoons and anime and manga out there, one of which was me. So, yeah, always love to see it. Late in the season, very late in the season, is Kaiju number 8, season 2. This drops on like July 18th, which is 2 or 3 weeks behind everybody else, which is fine. It does make me wonder if we're gonna get a shorter season.
I'm thinking like it's probably still gonna be like 12.
12.
Just a little more staggered,
kind of like this.
Yeah. I hope that's the case. I do not want a shortened season. I love me some kaijus.
I mean, I'm assuming they're just gonna do the same thing as last season, just 12, because it's they should be able to make it until like before like the next season starts. So
Yeah. In a world plagued by kaiju, Kafka Hibino promises to enlist in the defense force with his friend Mina Ashiro. Years later, that don't happen. From season 1, we know Kafka have to be cleaning up the defense force's poo-poo in the streets, but he eventually is possessed by this wonderful little bug man and turns into Kaiju number 8. Studio Cars still on it, adapted by Matsumoto, which we're over now. Are we over? Is Kaiju number 8 officially over now?
The manga, I think so. It might be.
How many? I feel like this was so short.
I think it was definitely not over like 200. I think.
That is wild. For such a big title, you would have. For some reason, I thought it would go much longer than this. I'm excited.
So what are we thinking? Probably like 300 or 3 seasons total.
For Kaiju, you probably get 4. You probably get 4 seasons.
Yeah, 3, 4. I mean, I'm currently ahead in the manga. I'm like damn near caught up. I'm like a couple episodes behind. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like 3, 4 without doubt.
No complaints. I know. It took me a while to get started on it, but I did end up enjoying it near the end there.
Yeah. I get my big complaint about Kaiju is just that they quite literally, like, some of them don't even look like the manga counterpart. they don't look really great, character design wise. Animated well, but like design wise, I'm not feeling the character design.
Okay.
But I'm gonna watch it. I like Kaiju, but it's just like, that's my only gripe about the show. So
I'm a big Kafka fan because obviously he's one of the older MCs in the out there in the market. So he's got he's kind of got. I feel some kind of way.
Do you feel like Kafka right now coming into the anime space, coming into the podcasting space?
I promise I won't pee out of my nipples though.
That's why I subscribed.
I get.
Hey, bro, when they pissing out their nipples, bro.
That's when shit hits.
Get to that episode. Get to that episode, guys.
Oh, was that episode 1? No, that was.
No, get 2. Us to that. They want us to do it, bro.
Oh, I don't know how. I don't even know how to begin to approach that. Overall, for summer, what are you guys looking forward to most?
I don't know. I'm probably gonna say Dandadan because that's probably like the one show I'm looking the most forward to. I still need to watch Grand Blue, so I want to watch Grand Blue season 2. So like that's up there too for me.
Absolutely, yeah.
Obviously To Be Hero X, but I mean technically it doesn't count because it's just still continuing. But new shows. I heard what is this? The Summer Hikaru Died is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I have actually heard that was really good too.
Yeah, excited for that one.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I mean, there's a lot of shows I'm gonna watch. I'm not gonna mention them right now.
Oh, you're good.
But yeah, there's a lot of shows I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, summer looks like it's gonna be a better season than spring. Really hoping for the best. Really hyped on, obviously really hyped for Kaiju. Probably my most anticipated, just because I just saw the 3-episode movie, is Dandadan. I think it's really gonna take off this summer. Closet Sleeper, out of the new stuff with no continuation. What do you guys think? Gauchiakuta. What do you think we're gonna like? Gauchiakuta, Tougen Anki, or
out of the 3, I'm definitely leaning more to Gauchiakuta.
Okay. It doesn't. Yeah,
I saw the trailer for it, and it kind of got me hooked.
I guess my previous biases, I'd probably say Tougen Anki. I'd probably lean there. But I mean, again, it's like Gauchiakuta could be better now that like I watch it now.
Yeah.
Like like I said, wasn't feeling it initially, but again, it could change.
And our biggest fear, obviously, is Lord of Mysteries better not get the T-bait treatment.
Oh, 100%. I don't think it will because I'm
just
obviously
based off
familiar
of the
with
animation that we've seen. The trailers look great, but
and obviously my previous, just like I guess, shows I've seen by them, they're pretty solid. I haven't seen everything, but I've only seen 2, so it's probably gonna look pretty good. It's not. I don't think it's gonna be T-bait level bad. So.
If it's good, I will start my web novel subscription and read it. I can't promise that actually. But
I can't. I'm not doing that either. I'm not reading. I'm not reading it.
Nice. So
respectfully.
That is the summer anime list that we are actually covering. And that was summer anime that we are going to cover. So that's pretty much the end of the show. You get a kind of an idea of what we are and what we're like, what we're about. We will be filming weekly. It's called the Senpai Simulcast for a reason. We will be covering not all, but 5 to 6 simulcast anime every season until you guys stop watching or start watching or whatever. Just casual deep dives, hot takes. We'll do community shout outs if you guys want to try and contribute to some of the game segments that we do. Just genuine chaos and arguing over anime, just like every single anime podcast should be. Moffs, you got socials to plug, man?
Yeah, you guys can check me out over on YouTube at, I guess, NNOFS, you know. I couldn't do mine to Sean, it was taken. Actually, no, I just ruined the ad, so. It was not taken. I just happened to got it taken away from me. So yeah, mine to Sean. But you can just search up mine to Sean. You can find me. I awesome. React to stuff, especially this guy over here.
Yeah. Chris, no socials to plug. He's gonna plug our social, I guess, right?
Yeah, man. If you like what you see with my chaos, feel free to check me out, starring in How to Topple a Corporate Cult as Brink.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Chris is the person who actually generated the idea of Brink, and then I said, "Hey, I like this. Can I take it and make it even weirder?"
And it's been the best blessing I've ever received. Yay!
Pure chaos. And I am Matthew Cole, writer, producer, and apparently a voice actor. You can check me out on Minds Behind Studios on Instagram, Minds Behind Studios on TikTok, Minds Behind Studios, I think it's either Minds Behind Studios on YouTube or the Minds Behind, but I don't really care about that one on YouTube. You should just check out the Senpai Simulcast on YouTube. Other than that, anybody got anything ending to say to these people? Finito?
One Piece. I found it, guys.
We'll catch you next week.